This video is on regrouping. To understand when and what a regroup is, a regroup happens when we're in our offensive zone. So the 2D and the 3 forwards are us, and we're trying to score on this net on the bottom of the screen. When we need to regroup, it means the other team has moved the puck out of our offensive zone. So in order for us to come back into our offensive zone, all 5 of our players must check up to the blue line and come back in. So when we regroup, the first thing that we want to do is the defenseman who's closest to the puck needs to take that puck and draw it back into the neutral zone. The reason he draws it back into the neutral zone is it buys us time for our forwards to get out of the zone so they can check up, so they can come in on sides. Once he draws it straight back, the important part of his partner is 2 things. When he sees his partner draw the puck back, he needs to get closer to his partner and has to get behind him. Both of these things are really, really important. The reason he does that is because in all of our regroups, once your partner draws it back into the neutral zone, he's always going to go over to his partner. So we're always making a D-to-D pass. We never want this defenseman here with the puck to simply stop and pass it back up. Once he goes over to his partner is always going to look for the far side of the ice, looking for a forward, in this case, over on the left-hand side. He doesn't want to stop here and shoot it back up the middle or go back towards his defensive partner because that's where the other team is coming from. Now for our forwards, the rule that we talked about in practice is it depends on where you're at in the offensive zone, but we're going to split the offensive zone in half. If you're on the left side, like this forward is, or if you're on the right side, it depends on where you go. Once your defensemen regroup, your role is to get out to the neutral zone, check up on the blue line, and loop across the neutral zone. So the forward on the left here is going to take a route that brings him out of the blue line and loops across the neutral zone. And he's aiming for the far side of the ice. Make sure that we always come into the zone on side, so make sure the puck goes in before you do. Now the 2 forwards who are on the other side of the ice, their job is to do the same thing, but because they're on the right side, they need to loop from right to left, again aiming for the far side of the ice. Now in this scenario, as you can see, because we know that we're going D to D, the 2 forwards on the right side of the ice are much more likely to receive that pass. So as they loop across, they're looking for a pass anywhere from the middle of the ice to the outside of the boards. Now the hope is that when we go D to D, that we'll come into the zone with these 2, and then the following side will trail into the zone, and all 3 of you have gained speed and entered the zone with possession of the puck.